Hello, everybody. Toadstool Tarot here, and well, first I wanted to talk about my glasses. I have this thing about glasses. These are reading glasses, and I got them years ago at Walgreens, and they no longer sell them. I've been looking everywhere for another pair like these because they're on their last leg. They're pretty worn out, and there's a screw missing over here. There's a different screw that's been put in there that doesn't match, and they're just kind of falling apart. But I really like the shape of them. I'm a strong believer that eyewear should follow the shape of one's eyes. And so many glasses these days are squares or rectangles. Why would you want to box your eyes in a picture frame? They're not art. It just feels like it's more natural to have a frame in a shape similar to eye-shaped. So if any of you out there can find or know of a place where I can buy these oval-shaped reading glasses, please get in touch with me and let me know. I have done a lot of online searches and shop-to-shop searches, lots of drugstores. Nobody has them. I did a lot of Googling, and I finally did find another pair. These are rounder. I prefer the ovals. And these are almost Harry Potterish. Speaking of Google, they are googly. Like they work if you have your eyes open really wide. If I put them down on my nose, like I like to do, and angle my face, then they look a little bit more shallow. But I actually do like them narrower so I can see over the tops, because I can see distance real well with my eyes. It's just reading small print up close I need the eyeglasses for. Anyway, I'll leave these on for the rest of this video. And this is a walkthrough to another Dixit deck that I got in the mail today. I'm really excited about these. Oh, I'm always excited. Aren't we all excited when we get new decks? The other one was, if you don't know Dixit, these are image cards. They are called expansion card sets or expansion decks for a board game called Dixit, which is a storytelling game. But basically the expansion decks are just decks of cards with images on them, and no instructions, no labeling. I guess instructions come with the main Dixit game, which I don't have. But I got them to sort of fine-tune my intuitive processes in reading images. See, I don't like these already. They kind of glare. I'm going back to my old standbys. Yes, that's better. So, yeah, I love the images on these, and originally I thought it was this, they have a number of these sets, and I thought there was the same artist for each set. It turns out that's not true. This one that I got is, the first one I got was called Dixit Revelations, which was a revelation to me in the whole line of Dixit cards. This one's called Dixit Daydreams, and I am a daydreamer. And this one, actually, I like better than the other one. And it turns out this is a different artist. The artist for this one, for these 84 image cards, all the decks have 84 cards, I believe. The artist for these is named Franck Dion. Don't know anything about him. But you get this enormous box, which is totally unnecessary, but very pretty. It's a very sturdy box. I'm still debating whether to throw out the boxes or not, because I put mine in little handy tins. But they are pretty boxes. I just don't have the real estate to house a lot of boxes. I mean, look at this. I could, you know, for the space this takes up, I could have 3 tarot decks. Although, there's an idea. I could take these inserts out and store 3 tarot decks in here. To keep the dust off of them. Well, that's something to think about. So anyway, without further ado, let me show you these cards. Every deck that one buys generally has an image in it that, you know, don't like the image or don't care much for it. This one, there is not an image in this deck that I don't like. I love the color palette, and I love the art style. It's very whimsical and sort of like a Pixar cartoon maybe or something, but I really like it. Ooh. Now these are still pretty new to me. I've only had, well, this is the second deck. I got the other one last week, so I've had them less than a week. And I've been so busy, I haven't actually had time to sit down and try and work with them. I also write, and I'm really getting into a category of writing some call flash fiction. And these, even if I can't use them intuitively as oracle cards, which I think I probably can, I can use them as inspirational prompts to write short flash fiction. So for any of you out there, not that you'd likely find your way to this channel if you're a tarot fan, I mean if you're a writer and not a tarot fan, but if you're a writer, these might prove inspirational to you to write poetry or flash fiction. If you're an oracle card person or tarot card person, I'd like to hear what your experience is with using these sets. This is another one. I took a gamble on the first one. I didn't have, I'm trying to remember whether I saw a walkthrough or not on that. I don't believe I did. I think I saw a walkthrough on the Journeys one because somebody from YouTube recommended to start with that one, but the shop I went to didn't have it, so they had Revelations. Then I went online on Amazon and looked at some others, and this one popped up, and I think just the word Daydreams stuck in my head, and I thought, let me see some daydreamy images. And this turned out to be a gamble that paid off because I really love these images. They're kind of dark. There's a lot of sort of golden tan colored images and blues, lots of blues and greens, kind of autumn colors and dusk colors and sea colors. There's some red in that, but it's not even a bright red. It's kind of a muted, rusty autumn red. These are very whimsical images, I think. I love the whimsy. There are also a lot of birds in this deck. If you like birds, I'm sort of afraid of birds, but I think I can work with them. This might be one of the oddball cards. And this is the second one I've seen with this wolf image with his little suitcase. So that's a repeat character. Don't know if there are others in here that are repeat characters. I should do a search on this artist and see if he works for Pixar, because some of the images kind of remind me of the what's the series that has the Minions in it? You know what I mean. Dastardly, it's not dastardly, it's something like, some word like that. This almost looks like a minion. Oh, and the glasses look a lot like the ones that I showed you. These are really nice cardstock, sturdy. They're kind of a semi-gloss, not real glossy. It has a kind of a steampunk quality to it. There's a fox and a fish. It seemed to me like there were a lot of, if they didn't have birds, there were a lot of fish or sea creature type images in them. It's another odd one that kind of stands out, like the snowman. Now, as I said in the other video, the nice thing about the number of cards in these decks is if you want to do them, use them as an oracle, since there's no numbering or labeling, you can feel perfectly free to remove the cards that don't suit you and sort of customize your own choices in the deck. I haven't yet decided whether I want to do that, mix the two decks that I have or not. They all come with the same backings. It says Dixit. They look exactly the same. And I don't know how many sets there are. I think there may be as many as 10. I don't know, I haven't actually counted them. But there are literally hundreds of these images. If you can make that one out, it's pretty dark. It's an embossed green doorway in the middle of the woods, in amongst the trees. Very mysterious. King Goat. It's like the Sun card. Fairy godmother, Cinderella. This looks again like a character from those movies whose name I can't remember, the Minions movies. Those Minions really took off, didn't they? There's a whole line of toys and dolls and things, and lunch buckets and backpacks and all kinds of stuff. See, there's an octopus kind of creature. Ooh, and some serpents or dinosaurs or something. The birthday rat. It's my birthday next week. I'll see if I can get together a video to present on that day. Anybody for hairs? Puzzle your way out of this one. Isn't that amazing? Rim shot. Wah wah. Spaghetti's revenge. Ah, Toadstool Tarot. Maybe I guess I can't really, these are copyrighted, I'm sure. I can't really use that for my channel, but it'll be fun. And that's the last one. I'll leave you contemplating on that little worm while a very large looking dragon or something hides in the tall grass behind him or her. Not sure. Oh, it's her, I guess. See, my lighting is so poor in here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed those. That is the Dixit Daydreams expansion pack. These are made in Germany. The company is French. I'm in the USA and I got them on Amazon. They're about the same price as Tarot Deck, maybe a little bit more. I think they run in the $24 to $29 range. So anyway, that's it for now. And let me know about those glasses if you find them. Oval-shaped glasses, please. Egg shapes. Egg shape. Oval shape. Eye-shaped glasses. Reading glasses. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.